Alright, since last week we had a few complaints on games that didn't quite make it, we're going to start off this week by showing you a few games that got considered for Game of the Week, but didn't quite make the cut. First off, we got the Browns versus the Bills. Browns started off the season pretty well. Bills are 4-0 though. Let's just face it, Mike. You can beat the bad teams, but you just can't hang with the good ones. So Buffalo's going to kill you here. Second game was Green Bay versus Houston. Really, Green Bay made their first appearance on Game of the Week a few weeks back and got destroyed. And they're like, what, 1-3 now or something like that? Texans are going to handle them pretty easily. So that's why they didn't make it. Then we have the 49ers and the Seahawks. Well, both of these are bottom feeders now in their division, so really anyone outside their division doesn't care about this game, so that's why they didn't make it. Both one-win teams or something like that. Who cares? And then the fourth game that was considered but didn't quite make it is Arizona versus St. Louis. St. Louis is second in that division right now. Arizona, as usual, is tops. Really, I mean, it would have been a good game to put on Game of the Week, but I mean, raise your hand if you think Clyde's actually going to win this one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Even Clyde didn't raise his hand. That's why this game didn't make it. Now that we got those games out of the way, we can get to the real action this week. Detroit versus Washington is our first featured game of the week. Until this season, I would have been comfortable picking Detroit over just about anyone they played. But after that loss to Philly in Week 2, and their early exit from the playoffs last year, thanks to none other than the Washington Redskins, I'm not so sure about this game. Washington has started off the season great, but took a slight tumble last week when they played Dallas, which is somewhat expected, but I don't think the loss is going to slow them down much. Unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say this, I expect RG3, Percy Harvin, and Pierre Garçon to light up the scoreboard as usual, and the Redskins to beat the Lions in a shootout, 63-59. Our second featured game of the week is going to be the Dallas Cowboys traveling to Soldier Field to play the Bears.
Sometimes they like the thorn, sometimes they have you torn. They like the pain in your pinky, so they like the corn. They like the paparazzi, follow your every move, smile in your face behind your back. They still ain't glad you made it. They too judgmental, they really too simple. But when it comes to how to live your life, tell you how to follow Christ. But when it's time to unite, they won't get in the fight. I call them great pretenders, act like they really care. They see the splinter in your eye, but not the wood in theirs.
Trying to do things right, like I listen to Earl. And I don't really think that I'm so damn cool. With my team on the move, like a throwback. Get a blast from the past, like a throwback dude.
Two top players battle it out at Soldier Field this week. Red Certified is consistently a top team in the Canadian Football League, and Justin Seaton, when he plays his games, is always tough to beat regardless of what league it is. Dallas, after a devastating loss in the playoffs last year, has started off the season the way every team wants to. They first knocked off the Carolina Panthers, a team that beat them twice last year, the latter of the two losses coming in the playoffs. He then continued on to take down two division rivals in the Eagles and Redskins en route to a 4-0 record. That high-powered offense, led by the two monsters at tight end and DeMarco Murray, is hard to stop to say the least. The Bears will have their hands full this week if they plan on staying above 500. With two losses to other NFC East teams already this season, Jay Cutler and company will have to pull out a miracle to beat Dallas this week. Game of the Week prediction? Dallas runs away with it late, 56-35.